Hey guys, 219 Tiger here. I hope everybody is doing well and you guys are all having a lovely day. Um, so the reason why I want to talk about why I created my YouTube channel. The reason I created my YouTube channel is because I wanted to help other people and to kind of understand my mental illness and to kind of understand and feel less alone. Because before I created my YouTube channel, I was posting just like simple other videos, and that weren't even good. You know what I mean? And like I never really planned on originally doing any content whatsoever. It kind of talks into how I found Anna, actually. Because I was, I heard about the story of Amanda Todd, and I had looked at, was looking at what actually really happened. Because at that time I didn't know what actually happened. And, it had kind of broken my heart in that simple way. So I decided, like, wow, that's kind of messed up. I completely understand. I know what it was like to be bullied. I knew what it was like to battle depression, and I remember Anna had made a post about she wished more of her sunflowers would make YouTube channels. And I'm like, you know what? I think I could do that. I think I might be able to do that. Because originally I was always worried about sitting and talking in front of a camera. Like, would anybody even watch? Would anybody even care? Because at that time I felt alone, because there was still the stigma with mental illness. There still is a sort of a stigma with mental illness, and it made me feel less alone. I had came out with my depression story, and the support that I got from that video, and the fact that it made me feel less alone was amazing. Because I had always thought that, it's just you're crazy, maybe it's all in your head, maybe you overthink things. Because I was dealing at that time with, why don't you just get happy? You choose to be miserable, and you choose to do, not realizing I don't choose to be sad all the time. I really don't choose to be sad all the time. There are some days where I can wake up and I'm happy, and then at night is when the loneliness and the depression sinks in. I am a person, like I said, I have even mentioned this quite a few times, that my inner circle is very small. I cut a lot of the toxic do for me years out. And the reason why was because I got tired of it. I am a good-hearted person. I will give you a shirt off my back if I possibly can. I'll help you in any way I can. But it got to the point where I was overextending myself, and like when I needed something or I needed somebody to be there, there was kind of nobody there, and I kind of got fed up with it, and and I hate to say it, even the nicest people have their limits, of what's going on. So that's why, my inner circle has gotten small. And with YouTube, it helps me with an outlet of saying what's on my mind and how I feel, and hoping that I can help somebody that's going through the same thing that I'm going through. Because I know somewhere out there, I have now learned that somewhere out there, there's somebody going through the same thing. And I also wanted to give a male's point of view of things, because a lot of times you'll hear a female side of the view, and people don't realize, that yes, there's shit that happens to males that most men are bred not to talk about. And I kind of wanted to step outside that box, and I kind of wanted to be that one one man that kind of stepped up and said, hey, this is really going on. You know what I mean? And that yes, men do get raped. Yes, men do get abused. Yes, men do get bullied. Men do have feelings. It's just the society teaches you you have to be a certain way. Just like society tells a female she's got to be a certain way. And I want to break that cycle. Because, it does happen. And it doesn't get talked about. And I wanted to address things that need to be addressed. I think that that needs to be made aware of. That we should be talking about, that there should be a conversation started. You know what I mean? And yeah, not all my videos are serious. I mean, I still do weather videos. I love the weather. I've always been a weather fanatic. I've always wanted to be a storm chaser. But, I also want to make content that's going to help people, you know what I mean, and make people realize that you're not alone, and there's, this world can be beautiful, and it can be very ugly, and I don't always listen to everything that happens on the media, too, because media has a tendency of only playing the negative and never talking about the positive, and I don't, there's a dark side to everything, you know what I mean, there's pros and cons to everything. And like I said, I want to help people feel less alone. I'm one of them people. I'm an open book. I'm transparent as much as I can be. I mean, yes, I still do have a private life. There's certain things that, yes, I do keep private that I'm not ready to talk about. I don't know, when I'm ready to, I will. I am far from perfect. But I want to be real, you know what I mean? I'm not on here to make, I'm not worried about the money on here. I'm not worried about being famous. I could care less. Would the money help? Yeah. But is it about money? No. I mean, if I could help one person from taking their own life, then my job is done. Then I'm happy. Because, again, I know what it's like to be bullied. I know what it's like to have an eating disorder. I know what it's like to wake up and hate yourself. I really, truly do. I mean, there's some days I still wake up and I still hate myself. And there's some days where I do still feel alone. And there's some days where, I wonder, is this even worth it? I have them days. I mean, yes, I play with goofy Snapchat filters, and I seem to be happy, but, it's very easy to fake your happiness. Trust me, I'm the king of putting on fake smiles, and I'm the king of telling everybody I'm alright, I'm okay, when really I'm not, you know what I mean? And it's, you get adapted to that, and those who are battling depression understand exactly where I'm coming from with this, and it's nice to know that, there are people that are the same way as I am, you know what I mean? And you feel less alone. Excuse me, sorry about that. Gotta love the allergies and sinuses. Yeah, that's another thing is now with this whole pandemic thing going on, you sneeze or you cough, people automatically go, oh, you got COVID. No, allergies. Now, a lot of people, I've had a couple of my friends ask me, why don't I talk about politics on my channel? Here is the reason why I don't talk about politics, because when it comes to politics, I am very passionate. And I am a very brutally honest thing. I will tell you this right now, I don't like Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump is a complete moron, and I think he's a complete idiot. And I don't want to offend anybody, but that's my view. And some people, we live in an age where people tend to get mad if you don't agree with their political views. And that's just the whole thing I just don't want to deal with. I mean, you could ask me. I mean, you could always, follow me on Instagram or Twitter, and you can ask me, and I'll tell you. But, I try not to talk about political issues as much as possible. Nowadays, it's just, it's things are kind of rough right now as far as that's concerned. But again, I want everybody to understand that, that you are not alone. And yes, shit does happen to males as much as it does to females. A lot of people think eating disorders is a female thing. No, it's not. It happens to males. It doesn't get brought up or talked about as much, or there's not a spotlight shined on it. Just like men could get breast cancer. Now, a lot of you are probably going to sit there and say, what? That can't be. Google it. It's the truth. Men can get breast cancer. Just as, you know what I mean? Is it talked about? No. So, that's the big thing. So that's why I kind of created my YouTube channel. Is because, that, there are some men that aren't ready to talk about things. And like I said, it's out on how society is. And society is one of these things that men have to be a certain way, or we're not strong. Or we're weak. And what I have to say to that is fuck society. Because I'm not gonna go by what society says. I'm not gonna have society dictate my life. I am who I am. And I'm not gonna hide, I'm not gonna hide that fact. I'm tired of being ashamed that you're expected to be a certain way, and if you ain't that way, then there's something wrong with you type of mentality, and I hate that. And that's why, I created it, this channel. Is because, again, I'm tired of the double standards. I'm tired of you have to be a certain way, or, and I'm tired of the stigma when it comes to mental illness. Because, like I said, we need to talk more about mental illness. We need to talk more about eating disorders. We need, we need to put these rumors and these myths and stuff to bed. I think it needs to be addressed more. And it's something that we need to keep pressing, because it's something that needs to be dealt with. Honestly. Definitely something that needs to be addressed. But yeah, this is why, like I said, I created my YouTube channel, and I'm always here to talk. I'll try to help you as much as I possibly can. Cause I know I know what it feels like to be alone. I know what it feels like to feel like you absolutely have nobody. I know what it feels like to feel like nobody cares, even though they tell you they do. They don't. I know what it feels like, and so I'm always here. You need somebody to talk to. Just know that I'm here, and that somebody does care, and somebody does love you, and you are loved, and you are needed, and you are wanted. And this is where I'm going to end the video. I hope you guys are doing well. Please stay safe. Please love one another. Please treat each other with kindness. We need more of that. Remember, love is louder. Stay strong, stay lucid, and until next video, I'll see you guys really soon. I love you guys. Mwah. And I'll see you guys really on the next video.